Well, g'day and welcome back to Hardyards Brewing. You just got Mike this week because Caleb's a little bit busy, just with life in general, stuff going on, work, and running around doing bits and pieces, finishing up his hockey, stuff like that. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to listen to me ramble on for about 5 or 10 minutes. But anyway, I've got a beer here. I went to the shops today and I'd never tried one of these before. It's a sour beer. From Moa Brewing, Belgian style lambic sour blank. I have no idea. I'm going to give it a go. All the rage seems to be these days these sour beers, so we'll give it a pop and see what it's like, I guess. So, oh, flinching for nothing. Here we go. Oh, crikey. Smells pretty different. Well, it looks the part, doesn't it? Goldy coloured. I've no idea. I'll give it a go anyway. Cheers. That's quite strange. Doesn't really taste like beer, to be honest. I don't know. I guess it's beer. It says it's beer. Anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday to everybody. We were supposed to do a review today on Dino's Raquel Welsh beer, but sorry Dino, I thought I'd put it off because I'd rather do it, share it with a mate. That beer looks too good to hog all to myself, so and Caleb will be most impressed about that because I'm pretty sure he wanted to share that with me anyway, so we're going to give that a go once he's back, maybe this weekend perhaps, depends on what's going on. I'm back to work, so see if we can fit it in anyway. Other than that, so what's been going on? We did our brew day last Friday. We brewed our karate chop porter. The Lapsang Shushong tea was a hell of a lot stronger than I actually had anticipated it would have been. We put it in at the end of the boil after the video that we did, and yeah, it was strong. The fermenter just smelt like a great big old cup of tea. So it's going to be interesting to see how it comes out. It's yeah, I actually took a sample out of it last night just to see how much it had fermented down. No, also that's one thing I forgot to mention with the recipe. We actually pitched distinguished ale yeast, the good old Cephali SO4, I think it is. Just use that. I think it leaves a bit of a sweeter residue, so we'll just see how that comes out with that one. And yeah, so that's the yeast we use. But anyway, last night I took a sample out of it, had a try, and it's really smoky. Like, smells quite nice. It doesn't smell too bad, but when you drink it, it's I don't know, it's real tobacco-y, which is surprising that would come from tea. But anyway, I don't know. We'll let it ferment out, see what it comes out like, and it'll either be a good one or a bad one. So I don't know. You've got to try these things, I suppose. Otherwise, you just don't know. Another bit of a question that I had that I wouldn't mind bringing up on here, just if any of you more experienced or any of you guys at all would know. We've been brewing wheat beers. I mentioned this in our first video, and my wife loves them. But we brewed another one. We sort of pumped up our first one that we did, and we bottled it on Friday as well as we're doing our brew day. We use a Blickman beer gun out of our keg. We had some issues with it. Like, it was really hard to bottle. It was heaps of foam was coming out, and like when we're filling the bottles, like putting the bottles on an angle, trying all different things, and we also chill our bottles down. We put them in Caleb's got a chili bin that we use, and we fill it with ice and sanitizer, and that's how we sanitize our bottles at the same time and chill them down. Because we had issues with this to start with, and that sort of solved the problem with most of our beers. But because the wheat beer has more carbonation, I wonder whether that's why it's done that. If any of you guys could help, maybe you've got a couple of tips that you could do, how I can stop them from foaming over the top. Admittedly, Lanier sat down and bottled a couple, and I think she did a bit better job, and Caleb might have been getting a little bit impatient, but But yeah, I don't know if you've got any ideas, that'd be really cool. Just to hear if any of you guys bottle from a keg with a Blickman gun. Yeah, that'd be really good just to hear your thoughts. Or maybe we should be just bottle conditioning it. I know Hardyards, another not a bad wheat beer, and that one's bottle conditioned. So maybe we should just be doing that with it. So yeah, just whatever your thoughts are, post them in the comments down there. It'd be pretty cool. And yeah, this is just a short, sharp one really, because I mean it's just me and I'm rambling away on my own, having to go. This is actually really nice and carbonated. So different a sour. The sort of, don't know, it sort of gives me a bit of a ginger beery sort of smell. I don't know. But yeah, just a short, sharp one. Got a few things going on at the end of this week. Today, when I picked up, we finally got one of these. Yay, a bench capper, so we can do away with the old Emily capper, the old two-handle job. We were having a few issues with that. I actually had a couple of bottles smash while I was trying to press them down, and we were sort of worried about the shards of glass going through somebody's hands if that ever happened again. But so this thing should solve that. So we just got that for $40 off Trade Me. Pretty stoked with that. Locally as well, just at Inglewood, just up the road. So that was cool. So that should solve a few hassles there and make bottling a little bit easier. Also, we've got a bottle up, so that'll get a bit of use. Bottle up our brew box bitter. That's Caleb tried that last night, I think it was, and said it was pretty good and wasn't too far off being ready. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe the weekend we'll be able to get in and have a go at that one, just to bottle it up and let it condition for a while. And also today we had our next brew tune-up, so we're going to have a go at a red ale as well. We're going to try a smoked red ale, but not using Lapsang, Chuchong, Karate Chop tea, whatever it was. We're going to use Manuka smoked grain, so I put a little bit of that in it and just see how it comes out. Got a pretty good recipe, so for a red ale, we'll just see how it works. Yeah, and that's about us for the week. It's been a pretty quiet one. Yeah, like I say, the Karate Chop Porter's in there, bubbling away real good, and hopefully by the end of this week it might have got rid of a little bit of that smoky harshness that's in there, because it's harsh. I don't know whether many people are going to like it. But anyway, as far as the hockey and the rugby went last weekend, Caleb won his final, did really well, had an awesome season. He'd been training really hard over the last couple of years to try and make the A-team, and he made the A-team, and now he's won the final. So yeah, that was really cool. I was there to watch, and it was bloody freezing for me, but I bet he wasn't cold. He would have been running around. So well done, mate, for that. And for myself, we got our asses ripped in the rugby. We were pretty short, bit of an excuse, I guess, and I got broken in the first 2 minutes, popped my calf muscle. So now I'm hobbling around, but I can still sit and drink a beer, which is cool. And could be this, could have been really bad. At least I was off after 2 minutes, and then the poor other buggers had to put up with me not being on there, I guess. But hey, so that's the season over for us. So we can sit down and concentrate on our brewing and get back to life as normal. All right, so yeah, just short and sharp. Yeah, thanks very much. I'm gonna have a go at this. I don't know if it's me. I don't know. I just always want to try a sour, but yeah, I don't know, maybe you got to have a taste for it. I don't know. It's just different, maybe. Yeah. So anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Hopefully we'll catch you guys back to get those other beer reviews done. So have a good week. And see you all again. Cheers.